Ebony Jr. 13 foul on Rockford, first foul on Cooper Jackson. Rockford will bring in Seth Childers, replacing Devon Oregon. Nudie Lacey will head to the bench, giving way to Matthew Elliott. And Elliott is a guy that at times can just catch fire from the perimeter. Started 11 of 27 games last season. Primarily has come off the bench this year. Had 13 points back on November 22nd at Wheaton. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded, though, by Gooley. And Gooley with the putback. Tech had been down 9. It's now a three-point ball game. Rockford still in front. 14:26 left on the clock here in the opening half. This is Espeson. Inlet pass to Matthew Elliott. Elliott with the layup, no good. And the rebound winds up in the hands of the Scarlet Hawks after the tip by Ebony Jr. Ebony Jr. averaging 3.1 rebounds per game this season. Wide open three, top of the key, it's good. Dario Biazzi has just tied it at 13. Jace Pilapil checking at the scores table. Espeson shot clock at 14. He's being double teamed right now on some help defense. Tried to pass it over to Jackson, overthrew, but it winds up into the hands of Seth Childers. Shot clock at 6. Childers going in for the layup. He will be whistled for traveling. Micah Swanson comes back in for Rockford University. He replaces Jaden Bell over on the other side. Checking in for the Scarlet Hawks. James Pilapil. Jace Gooley heads off the floor. Ebony Jr. will come off. And back on the floor, Joshua Ilguati. And after the pick, he wound up being guarded by Seth Jones. Wide open three once again. This is Biazzi. Biazzi has hit back-to-back wide open threes, and it's a three-point Tech lead. The Scarlet Hawks in front for the first time. 13:02 left here in the first half. Matthew Elliott getting triple teamed out of nowhere. And Rockford's going to get whistled for the foul. So they're going to say that one of those three defenders that collapsed in on Elliott did have his feet planted, and charging us the call of Matthew Elliott. Fourth Rockford foul, first one on Elliott. Coming in now, Alan Watatani and Biazzi already in there. So Watatani checking in here. Both of the Pilapils, I believe, are still on the floor. Check that. James has headed off the floor. 15 on the shot clock. Traveling is the call on Jace Gooley. In the early going, 6 points, a team high for Dario Biazzi on those 2 3-pointers. Season high is 21 points, and that was on Wednesday against Concordia Chicago. Jackson with a miss in close, rebounded by the Scarlet Hawks. Now, despite the handful of players with extraordinary height on the Scarlet Hawks roster, you got 6'10", 6'8", 6'5" at this level is not a shorty by any means. There's not a lot of depth overall among the 4 possessions. It's a guard-heavy roster for Illinois Tech. And again, Rockford owned them on rebounds overall in the first meeting this season. Second personal foul on the Scarlet Hawks. That is number 1 on Jason Pilapil. Nick Galati comes back in. He replaces Pilapil. And I think he might have been partially blocked. Wound up going to Grunlow. Improvised, and then Grunlow is blocked by Iguati, who again averages just under 3 blocks per game. Easily tops in the conference. Shot clock is at 10. Nudie Lacey has the ball. This is Lacey, Childers, Jackson, Oregon. Grunlow on the floor for the Regents. Shot clock at 2. Jackson forces it, and he puts it up past Aguadi. The 6'8 freshman giving up 2 inches minimum to Aguadi. Still sinks it. Regents by 2. 5:59 to go before the half. On the floor right now for Illinois Tech is Jay Schooley, Dario Biazzi, Aguadi, Jason Pilapil. Nicolati's going to come back in, and Pilapil will head off. Buvanish, Oregon. They had Elliott inside, but Jackson winds up the ball on the perimeter. Lucy, now Childers. Childers directing the traffic for Rockford. Bounce past Oregon. Oregon against 3 defenders. I'm not sure if they would count that as a block, but Rockford will get the ball back. Rajgopal comes off the floor, and James Pilapil comes back into play. Jackson wide open there, but he's not a three-point shooter typically for Rockford. He's going to force his way in. Shot clock down in single digits. Rockford about to turn it over on a shot clock violation. Childers forces it up 2 on the shot clock. Oh, you win a car when you shoot it that far. Seth Childers with the three-pointer. Give him some keys for Lord's sake. Regents by 5, 4:20 to go in the half. A desperation heave right there with a shot clock at 2 from Childers. Nudie Lacey whistled for the foul. That's his first personal foul. 6 down Rockford. Aguadi will be subbed out for Ebony Jr. Rockford currently in a 3-way tie for the number 7 and number 8 seeds of the NAC tournament. Courtesy of Andy. Here are your hypotheticals, and let's go Deadpool 3. Rockford cannot be any higher than the number 7 seed, but can miss the tournament. They're in with a win or a Benedictine loss. The other team in the mix is Concordia of Chicago. Rockford, a number 7 seed with a win and a Marion loss and an Aurora loss and a CUC win and a Benedictine win. And we just ran out of time to give you the other hypotheticals. We will get back to that, folks. Junior over to James Pilapil. This is Biazzi. And now Jay Schooley. Gooley with the turnaround against Elliott. Nicely done, but he misses the basket. Rebounded by Cooper Jackson. Oregon with the ball for Rockford. And he missed Jackson, or more to that, Jackson did not see that out of his peripheral vision. Childers feeds inside to Jackson. Jackson trying to turn around against Junior 3 times before he gets the shot up, gets his own rebound. He's got a little bit of a height advantage on Junior, and Jackson lays it in. 6 points so far today for the Rockford University freshman. Rockford goes in as the 7th seed with a win and a Marion win and an Aurora loss and a CUC win and a Benedictine University win. There are 3 scenarios in which Rockford goes in as the 8th seed. Turnover. Here's Lacey wide open. Oh, misses the layup. Elliott with the putback to bail it out. Elliott is on the board. Rockford by 9. 3:11 to go before the half. Scenario number 1 for our university, Rockford University 8 seed. We'll have to get back to that. Jaden Bell back in. And Micah Swanson back in. Jackson, Oregon come off for Rockford University. Alan Watatani back in. He replaces Jay Schooley for Illinois Tech. And James Pilapil also comes off the floor. And this man that just came in as Jason Pilapil is the other man that just came back in for Illinois Tech. Nick Galati for 3 off the front of the rim. Jaden Bell with the rebound. Regis by 9 with the ball. 2:42 to go before the half. Bell going by Coastal. Lays it up. No good. Gets his own rebound. Second try. It's good. Bell is in double digits. He has 10. We have time out of the floor. Childers and Bell on the floor for Rockford. And a very emphatic re-entry for James Pilapil. His coach, T.J. Gray, pushed him. Yeah, I want you on the floor. Shoved him toward the scores table to bring him in there. Inside a minute to play here in the first half. Nudie Lacey bounce pass over to Seth Childers. Nice pick from Jackson, but Childers misdribbled the ball. Now he's trapped. 2 defenders on him. Jackson with the ball. Shot clock is inside 5. Jackson with the ball. Giving up 2 inches. He's going to have to force it up with 2. And that was swatted down by Joshua El-Guadi. 1 second on the shot clock. Childers waving over Jackson. They're going to have to set up a real quick play. Inbound, toss that thing up. It's going to be like an NHL-style one-timer here. This is Jaden Bell for the wing for 3 off the side of the backboard. But again, that would have taken a miracle to sink that one. Rockford was set up well. Bell just misplaced that shot. Anthony Espenson is going to replace Matthew Elliott. Here's the 5 on the floor right now for visiting Tech. It's Jay Schooley, Dario Biazzi, Joshua El-Guadi, Nick Galati, and James Pilapil. This is Schooley against Espenson. Kicks it out to Galati. Galati, short jumper, misses off the rim. Espenson with the rebound. Here's Childers. 16 on the game clock. Childers, turnaround. Shot clock is off. And Childers looking for timeout. And then he got bumped by Pilapil after the timeout. And Childers with a displeased look on his face there. 30-second timeout for Rockford University. Rockford looking to make this in the first half for Rockford. He's knocked down a couple of threes. And honestly, I thought that he had one that probably should have been credited as a three-pointer. Officials did call it a 2. Bounce pass now. This is Bell. Bell kicks out to Espenson. Espenson for 3. He knocks it down. And there is your dagger in the heart. Rockford will go to the locker room up by 11, 39-20. He will give Micah Swanson a rest. Seth Childers is back in. He gives Devon Oregon a rest. And we've got a sub coming in now for Illinois Tech. This is going to be James Pilapil. He will replace Alan Watatani. So Pilapil on the floor along with Galati, El-Guadi, Biazzi, and Jay Schooley. 65-52. Rockford in front. Regents with the ball. Tech looking to trap. Childers got to get across midcourt. He does so. 7-11 to go with the ball game. Childers driving, bounce pass over to Jackson. Jackson does not have control. Gooley takes it away. Quick transition. This is Biazzi. Out of nowhere, Nudie Lacey swats it away. The Tech Hawks will sub in Ebony Jr. And El-Guadi will come off the floor. Tipped by Espenson on the inbounds pass, and Espenson has the steal. Here come the Regents. Lacey, Espenson. Now Bell. Bell has room. Comes into the paint. Past Gooley's block attempt. Jaden Bell with 19 points. Jaden Bell's season high is 20. That was on the first of the month against Wisconsin Lutheran here at the Seavers Center. Cooper Jackson with the steal. Regents by 15 with the ball inside 6.5 minutes to go. Bell brings it back out. Did not have an open look. He had 3 defenders collapsing in on him. Shot clock is at 16. Nudie Lacey with the ball. Being held by Gooley, able to get some room. The ball is loose. Jackson trying to scramble. It's Childers' ball. Shot clock is at 7 for the wing. Espenson for 3. Runs a little bit long. No good. Loose ball. Childers with the rebound. Childers with the basket. Regents by 17. 6 minutes to go in a must-win game here at the Seavers Center. At a minimum, number 7 seed in the conference tournament on the line, and possibly the entire possibility of reaching the postseason for the Regents. El-Guadi, shot clock is at 8. Forcing back Jackson, finds room, lays it in, and pardon me, not El-Guadi, that's Ebony Jr. Ebony Jr. with the basket. Jr. with 4 points in this one. Tech within 15, Rockford with the ball. Clock about to become a factor. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left of the regular season. This is Childers. There was a wide open Espenson out on the wing, left side. Now Lacey driving in after the pass out from Jackson, and Nudie Lacey's got a basket. Jaden Bell, 1 point short of his season high, 7 points short of his career high. Did not play in the 22-23 season, transferred over from Beloit College. Dario Biasi. Biasi has 14 points in this one. His career high, 22 points, November 29th of 2023 at St. Norbert. His season best this year came on Wednesday against Concordia Chicago. He scored 21. Bell inside the Jackson, shot clock at 13. Bell against Junior, Jackson against Junior, no good, and Ebony Junior with the rebound. Here's Gully driving against Bell and runs it out of bounds. Plenty of changes here. This was Donovan Grunlow and Micah Swanson back in for Rockford. Over on the other side, Alan Watatani, Joshua Elguati,